Alright, it is time for day 2 of Stranded Gaige. So, we actually have really nice, fun gear for right now where we are in the game. Don't think we really need to stop to do anything until eventually we get to Iridium Blight, because I really do want to run a Fibber on this Gaige, of course I do. And then maybe getting a Fire Bone to run with it for Terra could be pretty fun. But beyond that, the only plan is really to walk forward. So yeah, let's get started. Alright, so our damage isn't great, and we are pretty reliant on Death Trap for a lot of situations right now, but hopefully the further we get into the game, the less this will be true, because we can actually try to get some equipment and help our character out a lot more. Also, I guess pre-stacking Anarchy does exist and we could do it, but I really would prefer not to. It might not be a bad idea to pre-stack for Wilhelm though, as boring as that sounds. Okay, so we have a shotgun with not the most OP reload speed in the entire game, but we do have one with a pretty okay reload speed. And only for fights where we really can't trust Death Trap to help will I stack Anarchy. That's the only time I really want to do it. Beyond that, I want to just play the game. So let's go to Sanctuary really quick, get the test dummy quest, and then just start stacking. Okay. We have 400 stacks. So from here, we're just gonna swap between summoning Death Trap and then shooting the guy. Okay, this is a fight I'm not too confident about with our character choice, so let's hope it goes well. I might go ahead and trigger Discord for a little bit of help. Just a smidgen of accuracy there. Yeah, this might take a second. So he just flew up in front of the power loader and then just starts shooting at Wilhelm. Interesting potential Wilhelm break here. He really wants to melee me. So while we might have horrible damage, if I just keep him here, this might work. Unless he switches up. Yeah, that was really bad. If you do this, I would highly advise get a weapon of some sort. Even if it's like going back a difficulty and getting a Fibber, or going to Pirate DLC and getting a Pimpernel, get an item. That did not need to be that rough. Now, for Gluttonous Thresher, I'm hoping that Death Trap melees him. I really don't remember though. So we'll just kind of have to see what happens here. And then beyond that, it's he does laser. Okay, well, we can try still. There we go, Thresher is down. Not a great start, but we were able to hide back there. Heartbreaker is available, and it would be able to help with a lot of the encounter. Okay. I have been talked into going to get a Heartbreaker. It actually does sound like a pretty good idea, so we're gonna go do that. Alright, blue. Death Trap melees blue? Well, hold on, is he actually hitting him, though? No, he's not. Okay, I was about to be very impressed. I just crashed my game with interspersed outbursts because I shot a big target. Okay. We no longer have IO. We have instead picked up some shock skills. Why not? There we go. It's Jacob's grip, but it's practicable. But we could also re-roll 234 times. Okay. There we go. The casual little heartbreaker real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna get a fire fibber for Terra. But I might do a little bit of scumming and get a corrosive one as well. Simply because we are on PC and you could do that. Yeah, I could just, I could grab fire and shock, and then I could do the funny, haha, I'm shock Gaige now. And then we could just do that, because there's not any required ion loader kills for the entire rest of the game past Iridium Blight. So we should be okay. At least I've never seen an ion loader spawn at the door fight. I don't think. There we go. See, one spin. When he hits, he hits. Alright, Bloodwing. Hopefully, if I can just press A hard enough, we should be able to just kind of do this. Alright, she's loose. That's a dive bomb attack. There's no dodging it. Yeah, I'm too close. And I'm probably not dead? Myelin? Is that you? Did I get saved by the funny shock res skill for once? There we go. Okay, so not terrible, primarily thanks to her re-aggroing onto, you know, that trap instead of us. So, feels pretty good. Okay, so seeing how the game is treating us so far, I think it might be a good idea to invest in a Herald. So we might go ahead and do that. He is so reliant on that shield being broken, but we have a Herald. It's got a matching grip, but it's got a melee attachment, and it has the TV scope. Gross. Oh well, we will take that and run. Alright, Death Trap, you are on Slag and Murder duty. I am on Herald duty. Thanks, DT. Alright, so walking up to Bunker, I gotta be honest, this is not the most confident I've ever been on a character. We are a little bit weak. Our healing is really bad. We're just kind of living on a whim right now. I should get a Ruby. I think that would help out our problems a lot. So depending on how this walk-up goes, we might do that. Death Trap has the potential to be one of the best summons, or one of the best action skills in the entire game. But they made him stupid. If he would track with the enemy he was trying to melee, and also, like, if they just shifted a couple of his melee targets around a little bit, he would roll so hard. Because, like, things Death Trap should never aggro, that he constantly aggroes. Exploders and hot loaders. Things he should totally be able to melee kill. Handsome Jack clone? Probably Bloodwing. Even Bunker. Literally make him melee Bunker and Warrior and every raid boss that is stationary. I mean, like, obviously maybe he should have a leash, where if he gets too far away from the Gaige, he should revert back to following the Gaige around to avoid him constantly running away from the arenas. Alright, Bunker. We are going to be nice and careful about this because we are already super squishy and weak. So we're just hanging out down here, just doing the casual strat. And Bunker is down. Okay, so now we just go check loot and then keep moving. Diab could be fun. It's got accuracy on it though, instead of anything nice like crit. But that's a neat little sniper. I kind of wish I was Maya for this one. Cool. Alright, and with control core done, we are unfortunately out of time. This has been a lot more of a slog than expected, but we are, of course, going to get a Fibber tomorrow, and then it should just be easy sailing from Warrior right into Terra after that. I genuinely don't think we should need any more equipment than a Fibber, maybe two. We might stash one of them and then get a second one. But beyond that, we should be completely okay. So that'll do it for today. Day 2.